We are getting ready to take a road trip because I'm going to go up to my friend Todd's house and pick up a game. He mentioned something about getting rid of a few games of his. And he mentioned this one, and I was like, you know what? I would actually dig having that game. So we're going to go up to Todd's right now. It's Sunday, April the 24th or 25th, something like that. I don't know. But we're going to hit on the highway, and we're going to go up to Todd's and pick this game up and bring it home. Okay, and as we are heading down the road, I also want to mention Todd wants to get rid of some games. He's looking to offload some of his games, and he's got some cool games. So we're going to take a look at some of the stuff and what he is willing to get rid of. And keep in mind, we're in Michigan, mid-Michigan area. So we're going to kind of go through, and I'm going to let him kind of explain what he's willing to get rid of. And he's got some cool stuff, guys. So, nice little Sunday afternoon arcade adventure here. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I'm getting ready. So yeah. I know Todd's wanting to dump Starship 1. He's moving, so he's wanting to thin out a little bit, thin the herd a little bit, because he's moving. He's moving out of Flint. Yeah, so, okay. Yeah, we're getting ready to head to the highway here. North to Flint. We're getting there. We're going to Flint, guys. All right, I'll chime back in once I get up near Todd's.
Okay, what we got for sale here today is Atari Starship 1. It's complete. Unknown condition on everything. It was in storage for years. The control panel and everything is on the inside along with the coin door. The circuit board's here. Power supply, transformers in it. Had to put a new bottom in it. That was the only thing. Only took off about 1/2 inch of the cabinet. Side art looks really nice. It's got to go. No reasonable offers will be refused, but all I ask is be fair market value. No severe lowballing and insults, please. Pretty hard to come by anymore. Like I said, the control panel is in there, with the yoke on it and everything. Coin door just needs a better home that can get it done quicker than I can. So side art's nice. Yep.
It is all complete.
Yep. Unknown working condition on the monitor and the board. Next we have a Asteroids Deluxe cocktail. The glass is in the house. The glass is really nice condition. A little bit of a Omega race burn in the tube, but you got the cardboard bezel, which is kind of hard to find. Arcade Shop was handling those at one time, but now they're not. Inside, wiring harness is not hacked. Transformer supply is in there. No board. I may have a board in the stash, I'm not sure. And also, too, the cone buttons are missing. Needs a little bit of cosmetic work, but it's a great project. I don't think it'd be that difficult. The monitor is complete. Deflection board's in there and the high voltage cage. And got a little bit of damage right here on the control panel. Both sides pretty much here and the other side. Same spot. Got a small chunk missing. Cosmetic. Coin doors in it. Needs a little bit of fixing. But it's solid. It's not wire damage, it's just the laminate has cracked over the years. Not a big deal, but all complete. And I said the glass is really, really nice condition. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say it's about a 9.
It will need an overlay, right?
No, the Atari glass has it all silk screen on it.
So it's silk screen.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's really nice shape. I got it in the house in a safe spot.
Good enough.
Yep. No clips on it. That's minimal.
Yep. That's all Mike's arcade stuff.
Yep. Pac-Man Cabaret, complete. I have a new dedicated Pac-Man marquee, brand new. A new overlay, full wrap coming. I got new buttons and T-molding for it. The board is inside the house. That goes with it. It's got some cabinet damage on the front. It was in an old bowling alley for years in a storage room that they kind of forgotten about. It's all complete. It needs a good tear down and cleaning. Whether you want to fix the front cosmetically or leave it alone. But
I would say the good selling point, the good point about this is look how nice these bottoms are. This thing is not torn up.
yeah, sides are pretty nice. It's not waterlogged.
This thing will clean up nice.
Yeah, the reason why it's got a lot of rust on it is the humidity, you know, where it was at, but the bottom has not been flooded. It's just, it got forgotten in the storage unit.
It needs a lot of TLC and a good cleaning.
Good cleaning. The board comes with it.
But it's a survivor.
Yep, I believe the board was set up for a Pac-Man Plus. Condition of the board, I'm not sure. But like I said, brackets are here. Monitor glass is in the garage. Brand new marquee. Full wrap overlay coming in the mail in the next couple weeks. New buttons I got for it. New T-molding.
The original Pac-Man joystick.
Yep. Okay. DK Jr. is not for sale. It's an old radar scope.
Not for sale.
Yep.
That is a radar scope cabinet?
Yes.
It looks orange to me.
It's a reddish orange, right, Jason? It's a reddish orange, or was it red that they pumped them out in?
Oh yeah. DK Jr. is more of a peach type, isn't it? Peachy orange, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a radar scope cabinet, isn't it?
Yeah. Got the data play on the back, but that one's not going to go anywhere.
The single slot coin door.
Yeah, single slot coiner and the cash box as well, you know, single slot, you know, which is all dedicated. It's really weird. I've never seen one like that.
This is the one you'll get offers on.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
Well, I don't know. If someone does want it bad enough, I don't know. I might be prone to get rid of it. We don't know yet.
Those radar scope cabinets, I think, are pretty desirable.
Yep. And it's got the ID play on the back with the back door. Next up is my DK cabinet. I was going to tear it apart, repaint it, but I don't have that kind of time. Just the bare cabinet will be gone. I'm going to take the monitor out and all the bracketry and the power supply. But it's a good project if someone wants to throw something, you know, not that important in it. If they're desperate enough for a cabinet.
Somebody want an original Nintendo cabinet.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep. The front's a little bit loose. It's not a big deal. Just needs some cosmetic cleaning and some woodworking paint skills, which I don't have time for. Coin door. I'm not sure if the coin doors go with it or not. If I gotta take it, I gotta check my stash. But it'll just be pretty much a bare gutted cabinet, and there's no pedestal on the bottom as well. But the back door will go with it. Like I said, it's just cheap latex paint that someone, you know, cheeseballed that on there. Yep. Like I said, it's not really chewed up on the bottom either.
You need a base for it though.
Yeah, the little pedestal. I was going to construct one, but now that I'm moving into a new house, I don't have the kind of time. And it just needs to get out of here.
Yeah, you can see compared to the other one, it's a little short. Doesn't have the little pedestal on
About
there.
2 inches.
But
high,
that's
I think.
nothing. That's nothing to make.
No, you know, if someone wants to really
It's about
just,
3 inches, 4 inches.
someone wants
pedestal.
to strip it down or wet sand it, get all that cheap latex paint off. It's a nice solid cab. You know, the corners are halfway decent. It's not wire damaged. Like I said, the components do not go with it.
Okay.
All right.
Well, let's move on into this game, and then we'll hit this stuff.
All right. Yeah. Are you still on?
I'm on.
Okay. We have a lot going on here. I've got a 4900 monitor over there that came out of a Tato game.
Are you looking to get rid of that?
Possibly. I'm just throwing some things out there. It depends on what kind of people offer me. It's a complete monitor, came out of a Tato cabinet, jungle hunt or whatnot. It's got very faint burn in.
It's not bad at all.
No. It's not an elevator action burn in either, I don't think. So, moving along, let's, how about the old Midway Roadrunner? We have the boards for it.
Yeah, the boards are at my house.
Yep. Also, an extra wiring harness up on top from another cabinet that had to get torn apart.
That's included?
Yep, extra power supply and the harness, transformer assembly. Basically, this is the whole back door.
Okay.
There's a little board here for, I believe, for the gun control. That's not on this one, but it is on here. It's all intact. We have the boards. They go up in here.
There's a little board down there, whatever that is.
Yeah, that's your light control board for the black lights.
Okay.
You got black light assemblies here
yeah.
on both sides. Cardboard isn't too bad shape. The bottom, the bottom like 5 inches or so, it's a little rough on the sides.
Yeah, a little water damage on there.
But it doesn't look like water damage on the inside of the cab. It's just, I think it was just the outside, layers of plywood, they deteriorated. Kind of like all Midway cabs, like Space Invaders. There is no monitor on the inside of it. That's, I'm unsure if it's a 19-inch or a 23-inch that goes in there. Gun assembly's all here. We have extra black light assemblies and brackets, like I said, from the other cabinet that was waterlogged. We smacked it apart. What else here? Roadrunner glass, which is more rare than the Desert Gun. And on the inside, here's another gun assembly. I just cut it with a Sawzall out of the old cabinet. The front of the cabinet comes off with latches, which is really cool. Got another coin door here. And over here is extra cardboards for another one. And an extra piece of glass, reflective glass. And I believe this glass here is also, it's just a tad larger, which I think came out of a Space Invaders or Space Invaders Deluxe. We have cardboards for the Roadrunner / Desert Gun, whatever you want to call it. Back door, and then the board in the cabinet that holds the circuit boards. I know these are pretty pricey themselves, but I'm willing to negotiate with everybody. As long as you're fair with me, I'll be fair with you. Not asking for $1 million, but we want to be reasonable. There's the front door on the Roadrunner, and the sides aren't. It is what it is on the sides, the lower sides. You're not going to get these cabinets very easy. And like I said, there's the front. Let's zoom in on the Pac-Man cabaret stuff. Okay. There's the brand new marquee I explained. Brand new. Paid $60 just for that. And then this is just dirt. I haven't washed this yet, but on the
Is that real glass?
Yeah. And like I said, got a little bit, flaking there, just starting to, and right here, but that's not uncommon, but still.
Put a little tape over that.
Yeah, you could. It just needs a good scrubbing. I just don't want everyone to think it's unsalvageable.
No, that looks nice.
When
it's
it
not
really
flaky
is.
at all.
It's just, I don't have time to do a lot of cleaning and maintenance right now. 13-inch Electrohome. It's complete except for the deflection board, but I got deflection boards. We can negotiate that. It's got a little bit of battle zone burn in. Got the color overlays. Like I said, everything just needs a little soap and water. We have a 23-inch tube that came out of the old original Midway Roadrunner that I parted out. Interesting note though, the game had Roadrunner monitor glass, but this is the original tube out of that game, and it says Desert Gun Burn-In. So those boards that go with this Roadrunner game, they may say Desert Gun once it's up on the screen. So it's kind of interesting. So, you know what?
It's probably just a ROM swap.
So, no, some kind of different in the program, yeah. So, Matt, did I say it was a 19 or 23 inch?
Well, we don't know exactly.
But this was...
that came with it, so it's 23 for sure.
Yeah, the old cabinet.
All right.
Yeah, so it's kind of interesting. Another 23-inch black and white. This was working a couple years ago. Came out of another Atari Le Mans I smacked apart. Not bad. Actually, real nice. Like I said, it was working couple years ago. I'm going to assume it still is.
Never know.
Keyword is unknown now. So, we got that. What else? And then we got stuff over on the shelf here.
Okay.
Just take a breather for a second.
Alrighty, we will be back.
Okay, well, we're back with more goodies at Todd's Garage here. Anyway, we've got a Motorola chassis for Space Invaders, and I believe these are all Wells Gardner tubes. Well, they're the same tube, but it's the yolks are different for Motorola. It's a
Black and white tubes.
Yeah, black and white. Like I said, there's a really nice tube there, real clean. And the others are a little bit, that one's really nice as well. It's hard to lift up out of there. And there's some there that got slight burn in on that one. Then there's two more tubes under the black plastic here. We'll get to those in a moment. We've got a nice black and white one here as well. I believe is an Electro Home. Condition unknown. We've got I believe that is a Sanyo Nintendo monitor. Yeah, that's a Sanyo, isn't it? I think.
No, that is not. That looks like a G-O, or a...
Hey, look at the burn on the front.
It doesn't have place...
Oh, you know what? I was wrong. That is not a Nintendo, because it's got a little bit of Zaxxon burn in it.
Yeah, it looks like 4900 or something like that.
Yes. That is a 4900, yep, vertical, because there is a tag here.
Yeah.
Got a horizontal 4600 with, looks like a little bit of burn in, I believe.
It looks like Rally X.
That could, I think you're right. Another G07 tube, looks like Mappy burn in a little bit. G07 with Miss Pac burn in because I could see her bow on her head. G07 with Pac-Man burn, which is just slight. G07 with Joust burn in it, which is a little bit more some.
Yeah.
That we've had that tube a long time.
That is the monitor that I bought from a guy down and around Ann Arbor.
Okay.
I picked it up probably 2000 maybe.
Okay.
2000, 1999, 2000, 2001, something like that.
Yeah.
And then it's been sitting up here
Yeah.
ever since.
I think I used it for a while. Then
It worked.
Yeah. Then there's another G07 back there. I believe that is Millipede burn in.
Yeah. Yep. I was going to use this Joust monitor. I remember why I bought it. I was going to use it in a main cabinet.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah.
All unknown condition on these tubes. I can always throw them on my rejuvenator and check them, check the color guns and whatnot. But you know, that stuff is pretty dang hardy. You can't really hurt that stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Unknown conditions. If the chassis aren't in them here, we've got piles of chassis, so not too concerned about that. If someone needs a complete monitor, I got chassis downstairs, a bunch of them in totes.
And are we doing? Is this all like? If someone is interested, is this pickup only? Or are we offering any kind of shipping or anything like that on
I guess if it's really, really far away, we may have to arrange some shipping,
Yeah.
which would be a responsible ability of the buyer.
Sure.
If you're somewhat local in the Michigan area, I'm willing to kind of maybe meet somewhere halfway. We can negotiate that, see who bites and where they're at. I'm not going to make a trip halfway across the strait for a $10 bill. It's got
sure.
Basically, if you buy a little bit more, I'd be more negotiable with travel to meet up to avoid shipping costs. I mean,
Sure.
I got to compensate one way or the other. I got but I'm willing to work with people.
Yeah, shipping and handling, because we'd have to box up, pack up, and everything. So it's not just the shipping charge. It'll be you'll be looking at $50-$60 to ship one of these.
Oh, at least.
Yeah.
Plus all the heavy duty box and the packing
Yeah.
peanuts and the to protect the neck of the tube. Especially because I'm kind of scared to ship them. But if someone wants to ship it, that would be all on them. For the costs.
Sure. Yep. Absolutely.
So that's one row.
We're going to cut away and lift up the curtain, and
Okay.
so we will be back. We're going to get this all situated up, and
Yep. And we're back. Okay. Next on the shelf, Nintendo color inverter boards. I got 3 of those, and I believe that there is a Wells Gardner. Yeah, I believe that is a chassis for black and white. I believe that's Wells Gardner. More tubes for Space Invaders, and it says they are Wells Gardner. Got a little bit of burn in that one there. And they're about the same. I mean, they work, but you got a little burn in. But
hey, if you need a tube,
yeah, those things are just drying up. You can't find them. A GO5 802 version with really 0 burn in the front. And if there is, I don't see it. It's kind of hard to pull all these off. So I'm trying to be very honest with the description of the fronts of the tubes, because I know that's what matters most.
Mm-hmm.
We got forget what that's for.
Nintendo.
Is that Nintendo?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's
I think
Nintendo. We got some high voltage cages. We got
Vector 50 GO5 802 stuff.
802, which uses this style board here. The 801 uses this style power board, like smack in the middle of the
Right.
chassis, and it uses a deflection board. It's different. I think they do use the same high voltage board though.
Mm-hmm.
These are in various states of condition.
No guarantees.
No guarantees, but for the most part, I think they're all complete. They're just dirty. And I've really never seen one of these boards go bad.
Right.
Obviously, this one here is missing a flyback. But if someone's got a flyback and the rest of the board is shot, then there you go. And this is all complete. No idea about the high voltage diodes in there, but like I said, like Sean says, conditions pretty much unknown. But we got some Wells Gardner GO5 stuff. There's 2 of those. A bunch of Electrohome deflections. We got 4600 horizontal.
Just the tube.
Yep, with a little bit of Defender burn in. Not too bad. The shadow is not helping.
Yeah.
With our lighting in here.
You just have to take our word for it. It's not
Yeah.
bad. Dirty.
Yep. Make tracks burn in on a 4600. Yep.
That's a vertical 46.
With
Complete.
Okay.
And a horizontal complete 4600 with minimal burn, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like Defender burn in, just a tweak.
And then there's a couple more 46. No, that's
Yep.
a GO.
They're
That's
46.
46.
Yeah, I kept them all paired together.
We got a couple more complete 46s. Just slight burn.
That looks like Mr. Do burn in. Very
It is.
slight.
Yep, it is.
And then the other one back
Pack.
there in the corner is Pack.
Yep.
Pac-Man.
Very usable.
And next shelf down, we've got some Semitronics frames with the tubes and the
Yeah.
transistor housings.
Not seeing the boards.
No, we got those down in the basement in a tote.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. They are complete. The parts are all there. It's just not here.
Yeah, we got them. Like I said, yeah, there's another Star Castle. Oh, wow. Imagine that. It's even got the gel on it. Boy, that looks really nice. The gel's not all...
You got Star Castle down in the basement, don't you?
Yeah, yeah. I got an issue with the monitor. The deflection board's wanky on it. But here's a metal bracket for another Star Castle, and here's a Star Castle.
Complete.
Yep, complete with the small black box high voltage in it.
Cool.
And very, if any, burn-in in that.
Primo. Holy Toledo, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a primo
A
monitor
little
right there.
scratch, but that can buff out. Just needs clean. Yeah. Yeah, real nice. And the GO5-801 model.
Complete?
I think so.
It's got the high voltage, and it does not have a deflection board in it, but you do have those, though, right?
Not the 801. I do not have the extra 801 deflection boards. They're the smaller, more rectangle. These are the square style.
Okay.
But Battle Zone burn-in rate, they're at the very top, very faint. If it's in a cabinet, no one's never going to see it, especially in a Battle Zone.
Right.
Wells Gardner 802. Very minimal burn-in in that one, from what I can see on the shelf.
It's got a gel in it.
Does it have a gel?
It's got a Battle Zone gel, it looks like.
Okay.
Or green. Yeah.
More of the red pieces in there.
It is. It's right here.
Awesome. I won't charge extra for those.
And this has no deflection, but you do have those.
Yep, the 802s I got stacked. So there's one, two, three more by those milk bottles, more 802s
Yep.
with various states. And you know what?
Those parts are right here for
This
those.
right here, look at this 802 with a gel on the front of that.
That's a blue gel. That might be, that's probably Asteroids Deluxe.
Yeah, it must be because it's not a Star Castle. For
Star
sure.
Castle wouldn't have that.
Well, Star Castle is a Keltron monitor. Yeah. That's a Wells Gardner. So
That's got to be.
yeah, I think that's Asteroids Deluxe. And down low we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, possibly 6. Yep, 6 Electrohome Geo8s in all various states.
All complete though, right?
For the most part, yeah. Yep, and those are pretty
This
sought
one
after.
looks like it's missing the tube.
Yeah, no, excuse me, there is a 4600 chassis.
Yeah.
With a metal frame. If someone needs a metal frame, there it is. I'm negotiable. Like I said.
Sega Geo8 monitors.
Yep.
That one looks like just deflection parts.
Oh yeah, you're right. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 monitors here, and goodness, 1, 2, 3 sets of deflection and neck boards all attached. That's what happens when you've been doing this for years.
You
just
have some
don't throw it.
Geo8s in the basement too.
Yes, I do.
So there's more Geo8s. You got about 8 total, don't you? Something like that.
Maybe even 10 because I'm
Yeah.
counting the ones in the machine. Then I've got 2 on the floor on there, plus some in another spot.
Yeah.
I think I might have a dozen. Anyway, that's that on the monitors, and we've got 1, 2, looks like two Atari coin doors, like that.
And your basic coin door.
Yeah. And underneath my green bench here, it's mostly all Geo7s.
More monitors.
Yeah.
Just contact us and with questions of what you might need.
Yep.
Because chances are we got it.
Try to be, specific,
Yes.
so we can kind of, help you out the best we can. Under the bench here is mostly all Geo7s. There's a couple 4600s, and I know there's, I think, a couple 4900s. And then this one right here is that weird monitor that Jason said they used in Pac-Man's as well. Forget what the model number is. And I got some...
I have no idea.
Yeah, I got back in the back corner that's buried. I've got a Sega monitor, and I think it's like a a Japanese voltage. You know, it's like 100 volts or something, kind of like a Nintendo is.
Right.
That's buried in the back corner. And we already got this 4900 on film a little bit ago, but that's all complete. And we did find out the name of that game with the burn-in in it, and it is...
I don't remember.
Cracks, or Jason says Cracks.
Yeah, he said I don't remember because I'd never heard of it.
It was a Tato game. It's got like the little circles burning at the top.
Yeah.
You know, very faint.
I'd never heard of the game.
But it's just enough to kind of know what the monitor came out of. All the toys are not for sale. All the toy trains and the slot cars.
This monitor right here is not for sale either.
Oh, good point. Yeah, that's going in a mispack of mine.
It's Todd has a mispack, and you can see it's mispack.
We've got, I've got a bunch of Williams power supply boards and transformers in the house.
Yep.
Atari transformer assemblies. What else?
Someone get this desert gun.
Yeah, it
Someone
needs a
get
good
this
home.
baby. I mean, it's a survivor. It is not bad.
No.
It is very presentable,
Yeah.
and it needs a good home.
Yeah, I just don't have that kind of time to get a monitor back in it.
And a lot of extra parts too.
Yeah.
You know.
Like all the cardboards. If someone's missing like the mirrored glass for like a Space Invaders or a Deluxe, that's this one right here. And then this one here came out of the other Desert Gun that I parted out.
Okay.
As you can see, all the Desert Gun cardboards, they just need dusted off. I mean, that's just stuff that no one's reproducing.
No.
And I've seen these pieces of glass go for a good chunk of money.
Yeah, all you Midway guys out there, you're just not going to see another one of these.
No.
You know, really. I mean, this one is in pretty good condition.
It's just dirty.
You know, I mean,
And let me go around here. Like I
pretty
said,
cool.
The glass that's in this came out of the game that I had to smack apart, and it's a Roadrunner. Okay, but then the tube that came out of that cabinet, like I said, has Desert Gun burn-in.
Yeah.
But we haven't fired up those boards yet to see what comes up on the screen, but I'm going to imagine Desert Gun.
Yeah.
So maybe it was one of those cabinets where they were right in the transition going from, you know, Roadrunner to Desert Gun, but they had Roadrunner glasses still to burn up, you know? This is that weird monitor that Jason was talking about a little bit ago. I'm not sure what that brand is. NEC or something?
Yeah, I wouldn't have any idea.
I don't know.
He said that they used these in Pac-Man for a minute.
Yeah, there's the
EM201.
or EME or something. Oh, right here. Here's the name. Eastern Microelectronics, New Jersey. That, and then here's the tube for it. All that oddball stuff, I don't like to work on that stuff that I'm not familiar with, so I stick to the Geo7s and
Right.
you know, all those. There's more monitors under here. A lot of the tubes are pretty nice. Yeah, they're all going to have a little bit of burn, but not bad. You can kick that plexiglass out of the way. You know, Mary.
This is going on your mispack, isn't it?
Yeah. But look at that. Look at that tube there.
That is a nice monitor. That's what is that? That's a Atari monitor, isn't it?
Well, look at the burn in it, I think.
That is. It's a.
Oh, it's a Matsushita.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple of those, I think. Because I gave you one.
Yeah, that one's super nice.
Somebody
Look at
broke
that
the
tube.
neck on their tube or something. And I donated you a
Yeah,
Matsushita.
yeah. I broke it, didn't I?
Yeah, I think so. I didn't want to throw you under the bus.
Yeah, I broke
I
it.
just had to rip you.
My
you
bad.
know?
My bad. That's a super nice Geo7.
Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of stuff here. If someone's really interested, I'd even let someone come to my home. And
Just
check-
know, guys, with these nice monitors like this, with the nice tubes and stuff, we're not giving these away. So
No.
you know, it's we're not looking to rip people off either. We
No.
just a fair price.
It's just they need a home that I'd rather see them go to a home that can use them instead of, you know, people flipping for profit. Because I don't like that. It's just there's a fair market value for everything. I'm going to be somewhere in that ballpark.
I fixed this.
But you know what I mean? Yes, you did, and it works great. Yeah. I did plug it
What
in.
did I do to this thing? Did I put a new flyback on it?
Yeah, you got a new flyback and all the caps and everything, cleaned it up. Yeah, just to, you know, I should do if I was that type of guy. Take that chassis and all that and put it on a bare tube, and you know, pedal that to somebody.
Well, since it's going in this pack, man, it doesn't matter.
I'm good with it, you know.
Yeah.
So, lots of stuff around here. If you're looking for something that you don't see here, I might have it. We're building a brand new home with a big basement, so everything can be displayed nicely. And I would like to see some stuff to go to a good home that someone actually needs it to fix something, not flip for profit.
What about you?
Oh, yeah, good call, Sean.
We got a box full of parts. You got a Battle Zone set. Is one of those the button top and one of them not?
Correct. Here's a button top.
Okay, yeah, that's a set. That's a Battle Zone set.
Yep. Looks like this is a Atari Le Mans shifter, and because they got the 4-speed,
Yeah,
you know,
four
switches.
Four-way shifter.
Geez, how many do we got? And this here we think is just a regular pole position.
Yep, two-way.
Two switches. A Pac-Man assembly. Someone put different leaf switches on there. They stacked leaf switches.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but you know, hey, if you need a Pac-Man assembly, there it is. And we got more beauty rings, cabinet handles.
The 4-inch trackball.
Yes, indeed. Someone has a missile command that needs one. It's all complete. It just needs a good.
Does it roll at all, or is it stuck? Yeah, it needs to. You got to rebuild it.
Yeah, put new rollers. You can get those from Arcade Shop or I think Mike's Arcade.
But those boards, those PCBs on the end, those are pretty sturdy. Those rarely go bad. So.
And I've seen those. Someone's repopped them, but they want like $60 for. I think.
I've never seen one go bad.
I never have either. So, but there's even part of the wiring harness. You know that's a missile command because look at there's your.
Yeah.
The different alpha bases and all that.
The rest of it's kind of randomness.
Yeah.
That thing is a big ass contraption though, whatever that is.
Yeah, some kind of driving game. Yeah. And oh, real quick, let me jump back right here real quick. A Atari Le Mans gas and brake pedal assembly. Someone's got an old Atari Le Mans they're trying to restore, and you know some of those games they just you never need to replace some of this stuff, but or like when games got converted, you know.
Right.
But there's that assembly.
Like I said, just contact with questions. There's a lot of stuff.
Tachometers for I think that's Atari Dragster. Let's see.
Those are plates for trackball.
Yeah.
I think. Maybe.
It's not a centipede, but I don't know. That's definitely a trackball. I'm not sure. That's just. And then.
Just stuff.
Yeah, just stuff. And we got some Nintendo joysticks, various states of repair, but you start buying that stuff separately, brand new, and it can kind of add up to a little bit. And then I had Stratovox. We know these are for Stratovox, but I have a Stratovox down in the basement that I might have to replace. And Tato and Williams, I think, use the same sticks because with once again Arcade Shop on his website, I think it states Tato/Williams.
Really?
Is the same. Yeah, because I was going to put a Williams stick, on my Stratovox. But that's a weird contraption. If you got a Stratovox, don't know what other Tato games use that same joystick assembly. But if you need one,
I wonder if Title's Space Invaders uses that. Maybe.
You know what? That's a possibility.
No idea.
I had a Tato Color Space Invaders cocktail years ago.
I remember that.
It just wasn't my thing. I don't know why. I just didn't care for it. I just like the black
You
and
dumped
white.
that at an auction, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dumped it. I like the black and white with the overlay. There's something magical about that. Simplicity.
I like the
versus
upright
colors.
with the mirrored, you know.
Yeah. I just like
It's
that
hard to
green
beat
overlay with the white background, or the white, characters and all that. So, like I said, there's stuff everywhere. We're moving. If anyone wants to come to the house, we'd have to arrange that. We're in the Michigan area. Willing to wheel and deal with people. It's not a bad idea to have people come and see what we got. But I'm not going to sit on this stuff for long. It's got to go. So if you're interested, you need to contact us because time's running out. And I'd like to go to a good home, right, Sean?
Absolutely, guys.
Yep.
A lot of good stuff to pass on to another avid, rabid collector.
Yep. We want to pan on the games once more. The Atari Starship 1
Oh yeah.
is for sale.
This
We got that
is
in the video
a
earlier.
primo looking game, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, it is clean.
Yep. Yeah, the side art's really
All
nice.
of you Atari guys, come on out and get excited for this one. 'Cause this is a cool game.
And even all the cardboard's in there. And I dusted off the cardboard. It looks like brand new.
Where's your control panel at?
Oh, it's inside.
it's
the
inside
cabinet.
of it. Okay.
Oh, it's
yeah.
got the owl-like coin doors too. And this here's just an extra coin door for Le Mans.
That looks like a Nintendo coin door.
It kind of does. That's,
I wonder if it fits Nintendo.
And here is
Ooh,
the
yeah, there's your control
Starship 1.
panel. Nice.
It's not too bad. Needs a good cleaning, Somebody clean it up.
Yeah. Somebody can restore that.
Oh god, yeah. Look at the print. The artwork on it is really nice.
Got the coin button, or the coin button. It's got the cone button.
Harness underneath. Really isn't all jacked too bad. Yeah, it looks complete. That game sat for many years, so it doesn't have a whole lot of miles on the monitor.
Yeah. All you collectors, where you
the
gonna
monitors-
find another one of these?
Yeah, the monitor's complete. I wanted that game for 20 years, where it come from, and I finally got it. I had to pay a couple bucks for it, but I put a new bottom in it, and it's really, I didn't paint it yet, but it's actually really nice.
It is super nice.
Got the board for
Nice,
it, the power supply,
the nice 3D looking cardboard type thing with the guy there.
and the little.
Really effect. I mean, the way that they did these old games, they had to compensate for the lack of technology, basically, and they really created some cool illusions.
Yeah. The overlays on the monitor too.
Yeah.
Your sights. Cardboard's all in it. It's all black lighted on the inside. I've had this shroud off and cleaned, and I tore it all apart. Cleaned it good, and I spray painted it white because the old plastic was yellowed out. But man, it looks really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all complete. The monitor's there.
Come and get it, guys.
Yep. It needs a better home right now. And we'll pan these games again real quick. Just recap. Nintendo Donkey Kong cabinet.
This one's a maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. No guarantees that Todd wants to get rid of this.
Yep. But the DK can go,
Minus the monitor.
and the power supply. Yeah. No internals on it. I'll leave the back door on it. But the rest, yep, that's got to go. Needs a pedestal, but still, it's
Got the nice backdoor sheet on there too.
yeah, for Donkey Kong Jr. Yep, DJR1.
Does this thing have the tag on the back?
Yeah, sure.
No tag.
The radar
No
scope
tag.
on the cabinet next to it. There's a radar scope.
Yep, this one it does. It's got radar scope tag. For sure. Yeah.
That's
That is
a
a
maybe.
radar scope, man.
That's a maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
The Pac-Man Cabaret needs a good cleaning, but
Needs a cleaning and a restore, guys. It needs T-molding, but this thing is not chewed up at all. It's pretty solid.
on the sides, I've got, like I said, I got new buttons. I've got the full wrap overlay, real nice one. Should be here in a couple weeks.
Just recondition your coin door, or put a new coin door on it if you
Yeah.
want.
Yep.
Pound that one out, sandblast it, whatever you want to do.
Yeah. And the inside is all complete. It's just, it's got a little bit of rust just from sitting. It was in an old bowling alley, and I had to kind of cough up some money for it because I knew I could do something with it. But yeah, the sides are real nice, and I got once again a new
Marquee.
marquee.
And it's got all the brackets, all the
Yep.
bracketry.
The glass is in there. I think we showed that earlier.
We did, yes.
Yep. Yeah, and it's got 46-hour monitor in it.
Nice.
The back door, there is a back door, but it's not
That's not the proper back door.
right.
So basically, it does not come with a back door.
Yeah,
So
I think that was for a Golf or a Omega race or something, because the plastic is the wrong one. Recap, Asteroids Deluxe.
Asteroids Deluxe.
Yeah, like I said, it's all complete.
You have to get you a gel. You need to get a gel for it.
Oh yeah, what color was that gel again?
Just blue.
Blue.
Blue gel.
Yeah, I think I might have one laying around. It might have to be trimmed down.
Yeah.
But you know, this cardboard bezel here, our arcade shop handled those. Now they don't, and I cannot find one anywhere. And this one's still all intact. It's all intact. It needs a board, power supply. You know, the AR is in it, all the Coimex, everything. You just need
It's got the AR and the transformer assembly down the bottom.
you need your cone buttons.
Yeah, cone buttons, and those are being reproduced now.
Yep, arcade
Get
shop.
you a board.
The glass is really nice shape that goes on
Yeah.
top. It's got the instructions if you're a die-hard originality guy.
Like I said, he
but the
does
glass
have
is
a
really
does
nice.
have a nice primo silk screened original glass to go over
Yeah.
top. You'll have to get you the clips,
Yep. It needs some cosmetic work, you know, the cabinet.
but it's a good. Yeah, you have to get this stuff. It's kind of flaked off, but you could
Contact cement.
glue that down. You could cement that or whatever, however you want to do
Well,
it.
that old glue, it got brittle over the years. It just kind of pops.
It's nice though.
Yeah, or you know, what you could do too, if you're not too particular originality, you could take this all apart, take this off, sand it, and then when you put laminate on there, you can paint it like a custom color. There's options, you know.
Yeah.
But the cabinet's now.
Yeah, I would imagine you
beat up.
would want to have this on there though.
Yeah.
With your stickers,
That's true.
I would just I'd just cement that down or something.
But like I said, it's got a couple here and right here.
It's got a couple battle scars.
Yep. But that can be easily fixed if you're a wood guy. You could chop that off and put a new
Or
piece in
if you're
there.
like me, you wouldn't even worry about it.
True, that too. Absolutely.
I don't mind a few battle scars on my games.
Kind of character, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It tells you that this thing has been in the wars. It's been in bars, arcades, whatever, and it's got
Yeah.
a couple scars.
And we've got my friend Jason. He took a bunch of joysticks out here a little bit ago, and he's going to be kind of throwing those out there. He's going to do some research on them, but they're the oddball joysticks for some oddball games, so they might be of some great value. So that'll be out there too. But
This centipede is not for sale. Sorry, guys.
it's all been gone through.
It's nice.
Yeah, not bad. And then and the Starship one, the board's right here,
Yep.
and cardboard's still
complete.
intact. It's not all butchered up. It's just I don't have much time.
Right.
So anyway, guys, wheel and deal. Just be honest and fair, and we can meet in the middle somewhere. And also, too, if you want to make an appearance here, we have to arrange that. You're more than welcome to. That's all I got to put in on this.
Excellent. All right, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, guys. All right, and we are in the basement now, guys, and I'm going to preface this by saying there is no guarantee that any of this is up for sale, but you can inquire in who knows. But just the row of games. Got a Tempest, which works. Star Trek, these are all complete Sega row. Like I said, I don't know if Todd wants to get rid of any of this, but it wouldn't hurt to ask. Berserk, Rally X. This is a Tron. Gorf. Irish Cab Asteroids Deluxe. I used to own that. Stratovox. This is a game called Steeplechase. This is 1976 Atari. Big wide cabinet. Make Tracks. Defender. Stargate. Wizard of War. Star Castle tucked in. And over here we have Space Invaders, Pac-Man, Frogger, Armor Attack, and Asteroids, Vector. Old Midway Blue Shark, Space Invaders. And behind the case we have a couple games. We got a Robotron, Phoenix. Phoenix is awesome. And this one that's Star Castle. This is Battle Zone. And a couple laser games. Dragon's Lair, Space Ace. And what we're really getting to over here is something that is definitely up for sale. And that's this guy over here, which is a Gorf cocktail game, which is complete. And the monitor is good in it. We know that. But it has a sync problem where it just rolls. That could be an absolutely simple fix.
Well, I think I just got some connection issues on the the cards. Yeah. The game, you had these boards working last year.
I did last year. I had this at my house and it was working.
Yep. The Geo7, it's really nice. I rebuilt it. New flyback, everything. The program was booting a couple months ago and I was full with it. But I just couldn't get the picture to sync right. I don't know if I got bad connections or what. Yeah. But I've already got a Gorf upright. I don't need a cocktail. It's really nice, clean cab, man. Inside, it's not all disgusting. I've cleaned it, and I'm very funny about that.
That's absolutely 100% complete.
Yep. And the underlay on the glass, is a little bit.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's rough. The glass is rough, but
control panels are really nice too. Yeah, real nice. They look like brand new.
You want to give me this, don't you?
he knows Joust is not my game, but
Todd wants to give me this Joust.
He just may inherit something. He's already going to be in my will to inherit all this stuff anyway. So it's a nice game.
I love
it. Works.
It works.
I just got to get the Geo7 done it, but
Astro Blaster sitting over here.
I know.
Quietly.
Yeah, sitting there waiting.
Elevator Action and Defender.
Yeah, you got my Defender boards.
I do.
Oh, here is more.
I think I did some testing on your Defender board.
Okay.
And I want to pull the PIA out of the ROM board because
Okay.
I think it might be a problem.
Oh wow, I'll be darned. Yeah. What else? Oh, here's more. There's another Geo8.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Complete.
And more Symmetronics stuff. This is a working Symmetronics deflection board, but that's going to go in my
Holy Toledo, look
Armor
at that
Attack.
big guy.
Yeah.
Is that at?
Mm-hmm. All original.
That's original 1980.
Yeah.
At, guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's crazy. And then let's pan over here to the Joust control panel. Look at this. I just got from eBay a few weeks ago. An old Yak Face Power of the Force figure. Yeah, look at that. There's all that old stuff is huge money.
I remember this Yoda.
Oh.
I had that Yoda.
Did you? Well, check this out though. R2-D2 with a pop-up lightsaber.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Oh, so I got every vintage Star Wars figure now.
I remember I had that Yoda when I was a kid.
Nice.
Had the little,
That's what I had as a
removable
kid.
cloth
That's my original one from when I was a child as well. So.
Oh, Galaxy. Here's that weird bootleg or whatever the hell it is. Hey, you got Missile Command. That is freaking badass. I love Missile Command.
Those are my buddy's boards there. And you still got my other Missile Command board.
I do. Is this the one I fixed?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah, I got to get back to my buddy on that. I got my DK stuff up there for the DK restoration. But here's that Galaxy. Really weird.
Did you fire this up once you got the board back?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. Good.
Yeah, it was just a bad Z80 was all it was.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. And but that's really, we have no idea about that game. It doesn't even come up on Clav. So that's one of those really rare.
I think it's a British thing, to be honest with you. I think it was overseas, maybe.
No one's
I don't
claimed
know.
it. No one's got their name on it anywhere.
It's weird.
Yeah. Millipede.
Yeah, Millipede and Omega Race.
And here is the circuit board for that little miniature Pac-Man out there.
Yeah.
I got the rest of it right here with a cap kit that you gave me. It's not bad.
No, looks good.
Just needs a little cleaning.
Looks like a Pac-Man board to me.
Little simple green action. It's a virgin. No one's ever worked on it, which is nice. Because you're not going over someone else's hack work. And then here is the Donkey Kong Jr. board that was in that radar scope kit.
That is a bootleg supreme.
Yeah.
Blue bootleg.
Yeah. Yep. And absolutely. And I hope the ROM files are out there. I'm sure they are. Because that there is like a lot.
DK Junior bootleg is a. I remember when I first started getting into MAME back in the later '90s. I remember I used to play the bootleg version of Junior because they didn't have regular Donkey Kong Junior at the time, and I remember that and I never really got into Donkey Kong Junior when I was a kid.
Really? I like it now.
I like it now.
Yeah.
But when I was a kid, I never played it. But I started playing it on MAME, and I was like, this is a cool game.
Yeah.
But the bootleg version, the levels are different.
Oh, wow.
Because I remember I went to a carnival in my hometown, back in like 1998 or something like that. After playing MAME, they had an original Donkey Kong Jr. and I was playing it, and I was like, holy crap, this is different. The levels are different. So
I had years ago too a bootleg Donkey Kong where it was a white cabinet with a pink plexiglass front, and it's got the different side art, and it was all painted. It was crazy. It was Crazy Kong,
Yeah,
and it's
Crazy
got
Kong.
a board in there. It was called the company behind it was called Orca.
Right.
They had a little dolphin as their logo. And I remember I had one of those in a DK, / Crazy Kong, and the graphics were weird. Like the ape was just totally, stupid looking.
Yeah, it's a goofy looking.
It was. And then I had a DK Junior version of that as well. And there was also a Orca board in it, but on the screen it literally would come up Donkey Kong Jr. Nintendo. So
Weird.
someone really was robbing the program.
Don't you have a Crazy Kong?
No, I got rid of that years ago.
Oh.
It was a really weird looking cabinet too. Kind of reminded me of a Phoenix cabinet with it was white with artwork on the side, and then the front was all pink plexiglass, and then the back where it came up and out was all pink plexiglass. Really weird. It was very, very bootleggish looking, because they were all bootleg.
Yeah.
And at the time, my buddy Mike Luther, he said there was companies all over the place bootlegging games.
Like one of my viewers in Australia was saying something about Donkey Kong, one of my Donkey Kong videos. He said, I remember it being different. The music was different, whatever. And I was like, well, you're probably talking about Crazy Kong.
Yeah.
Because Crazy Kong was kind of the de facto Donkey Kong in a lot of countries.
Yeah.
It really was.
I remember the ape looked really stupid.
Yeah, it was kind of a dumb game. I don't like it.
It was kind of the ape on Crazy Kong.
It's an absolute poor man's Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Just,
the ape looked like what you see on the old Atari 2600 Donkey
Right,
Kong.
yeah.
Really cheeseball.
And the music was so stupid, like ding,
Yeah.
ding, ding, ding.
It was more chimes,
Yeah.
like a doorbell,
Yeah.
instead of the actual Nintendo.
Exactly.
Yeah, so yeah, there was some bootlegs out there because these games were so hot, man, they couldn't keep up.
Oh, yeah.
And then companies started getting busted, is what I heard from old operators. Finally, you know,
Track
they're
jaw.
gone. That's a cool game, the elevator action. Once I get in the
I was
new
never
house.
a fan. I was never a fan of elevator action.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, we get that going, you're probably going to change your mind.
I'd love to play it.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I'd love to play Astro Blaster, to be honest with you. That's
Yeah.
a cool game.
Well, everything's packed like sardines down here. I apologize, everyone. It's a mess. But me and the wife we got a new home being built.
Yeah. So
with
that's
lots of room. And I tell you what, my gal moved in. This stuff's set up.
we will film. We will do a
And,
video of the new
There's
digs.
also the good high possibility to get everything running and looking nice. We just invite a lot of people to come check it out.
Come have
Doors
a little
open.
arcade party.
Absolutely. That'd be all VIP and, set up way in the future. But I'm willing to share the fun with everybody. And I love helping you out with your stuff and your goodies, and it just helps everybody. And yep. I can't take it all with me. And I got stuff everywhere, as everyone can see.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But we're getting boxed up, ready for the move.
Dibs.
That's a nice cabin. Just need a new overlay though. The player one side's a little beat up,
Yeah.
but no big deal. But the rest of it's really
Oh,
nice.
that's awesome.
I horse traded a Nintendo NES system for that.
What?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Hey, man. The guy wanted it. I had 6 of them. I don't need 6. So he goes, deal. So yeah.
All right, guys.
Did you get this line down here?
I did. I got everything.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Holy, look at the holy X-Wing. Look at that
Yeah.
thing. That thing's enormous.
I know it.
That's ooh, that's cool.
It's only like 3 or 4 years old.
Oh, it's not original at all?
No,
Okay.
I got all my original ones over here on the shelf, but yeah,
Cool.
there's something every nook and cranny in this basement. Everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's somewhere down here. I'm discovering stuff as I box up. I forgot what I had.
Skate pod.
Yeah, old Star Wars stuff. And
Ooh, the Millennium Falcon. I know that's original.
yeah, that's
I-
when I was a kid.
I had one of these I got for Christmas, 1980.
Wow.
This very one. This is the same thing.
Nice.
You got no batteries.
Nah, but I got all the parts for it on the inside. I saw a YouTube video where someone shows you how to clean those old toys like that. They're all discolored.
Get the yellowing off of them.
And
now.
it's a really neat process. I saw this guy use a fish tank with all this solution to clean the Millennium Falcon. He looks like brand new again, and it doesn't affect the plastic resin at all. Oh well, Sean, show the front of Frogger here if you don't mind. Okay,
You would dump Frogger, wouldn't you?
I probably
I
would.
know that you're not a Frogger lover.
No. Here are those buttons for that miniature Pac-Man out in the
Okay.
driveway. T-molding for it. It's the black leather. And this is for the DK or the radar scope. And then I have DK. That's for my DK Junior.
Decal.
So if someone did buy that DK Junior and the radar scope, wanted it bad enough, I got artwork for it. T-molding.
Yeah. Man, this
we
Frogger is primo.
It's nice. I don't have the T-molding on it, but it's all new
okay.
cardboard and overlay. Everything's really nice on it. And there's really, if any of not, there's maybe just such a faint burn in just where it says credits. Always worked just fine. All, the boards were all serviced good. And
Okay.
yeah, there's stuff everywhere. And
Coolness.
one last thing here in the back right corner. Me and Sean were discussing this prior to turning on the camera. The tax scan may possibly be up for sale as well. I've got monitors around here, and the board set, I had Arcade Jason go through, and he did get a board set going for me, but it's in that box. He'd probably go, like I said, Everything's in it.
It's complete.
Yeah. Yep. And that's another game that, especially Vector, it's not really
To me,
too common.
TechScan is my favorite Sega Vector.
Is it really?
It is.
See, I'm a Space Fury guy.
Yeah.
And man,
Oh, Space Fury is cool too.
Yeah, that
I like
speech-
Star Trek too.
Yeah, the speech on both of them is pretty darn amazing, just for the technology and the time.
And they don't
Just-
use a speech synthesis chip, I don't think, do they? I'm not sure. I don't know.
I gotta look at the soundboard. I can't.
I didn't
recall.
think they did. Maybe.
I gotta check those boards. I'm getting a little flaky in my old age,
I could be way off on that.
Yeah. Like I said, here's a working Geo8 that's got to go for Space Fury, and then I got another Geo8, and everyone else saw the other Geo8.
Yep.
So
And Arcade Jason's reproducing those HV chips, the custom HV chips. So
Yep.
Geo8s that are dead are, they can be brought back.
well, yeah, and he's also doing not only the high voltage chip, but also the deflection board chip as well.
Exactly.
He's got that. I think he's got those ready. So, and then if you use the upgraded transistors,
Yeah.
and you flip a couple of the wires around on your primary windings of your transformer, so those transistors
run it-
weren't
yeah.
overdriven.
Yep. You run it a little bit lower voltage.
Right. And then it doesn't drive those output transistors so much. So you can make a Sega Vector more bulletproof now.
Because here in the United States, they were made for 115 volt. They were wired for 115 in, but we all know that wall voltage is more like 125 to 130.
Yeah.
So you move it up to the next, the next lugs up, and it runs your transformer a little bit, really where it was engineered to run.
And I believe it's also, you wire it to lugs number 2 and 4. So if you have a original transformer in there, it's labeled, because I did the upgrade on here, and it is lugs number 2 and 4 on the left side of that primary transformer power brick.
Yeah, that's a very good tech tip for these games.
Yeah, yep, and yep, that's for sure. And I upgraded my Space Fury. I got rid of a lot of those old plugs. And I kind of eliminated a lot of those old junky Molex pin connectors. And I went right from the control panel right to the board, because they had those interconnectors.
Right,
Because my Space Fury is never going to be, hacked into another game where I don't need all those excessive plugs. So Vectors especially, boy, they need good connections. There's just something about Vectors, man. They're so finicky. And that's a cool game, man. It's just, I've had like 4 of them in my time, so yeah. I can't think of anything else to add.
Yeah, I think we're good. I do want to take a shot of the board section.
Sure.
There are circuit board galore over here. Now, what's for sale? I don't know if you see anything that interests you.
All Sega
That's
Vector.
all Sega Vector up there.
Packed.
And then you got just, we got some Williams boards. We got old Atari. There's some aux boards for Tempest there. A lot of Berserk stuff, it looks like. A couple things of Dragon's Lair boards. Just a lot of stuff. Midway over here.
Oh, that's Williams over
Yeah, that's
there.
Williams.
Midway down there.
Yeah, here's Midway. Some
I got-
Space Invaders. There's just lots of stuff. Just to inquire.
Yeah. I have a lot of, say, Gorf and Wizard of War RAM cards and, CPU cards, pattern generators. Laserdisc players down here in various states. The one that is sitting on top of my Space Ace over there, Sean got on camera a little bit ago, that player plays. It just has a little bit of a tracking issue. We could not get that thing, synced up, to be on the right frame. And boy, that's very finicky adjustment. I'm not a Laserdisc player, maintenance guy, but someone might be that can use that LDV 1000.
We got Cinematronics boards over here.
And I got more stuff in the totes behind you, but it's just a mess. I've tried to remain organized, but a little difficult. And we do have 2, me and Sean were talking about these 2 Atari Dominoes boards in here. There's a Galaxian. That works too. That's one you gave me. But we got Atari Dominoes here. These two here.
Yep, Dominoes.
And then this here, I think is a Sprint or something. You know, Atari,
That is Sprint.
Atari was good for labeling, but I see it just says Atari 76 right there.
This is Sprint.
Okay.
I'm sure of it.
Okay.
Well, no, don't. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it reminds me of your Atari football boards, of variations where it uses so many proms or
That is
EPROMs.
Sprint. Sprint 2.
Sprint 2.
Sprint 2.
Yeah, some look like they're trying to bypass the power section. I don't like doing that unless you really have to. But Atari Dominoes, oh, there's a little bit of everything. And
What I like about this Sprint 2 is it's got bipolar ROMs on it.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
I've always been told I was bipolar
You are.
by ex-wives and girlfriends.
You know, I've been told that too. I have been called bipolar. Good grief.
And we have Atari transformer assemblies underneath the stairs behind all these boards, but it's a cluttered mess. There's a pile of GL7s.
Monitor chassis, anybody?
GL7s up the wazoo. I also have 2 power bricks for Space Invaders, transformers with the complete wiring harnesses.
There has to be 50 boards up here.
Nah,
Sega G80.
I think there's more than that. And like I said,
There's a ton.
yeah, see, if I don't work on something for a while, I kind of lose, But then when I start working on it, it comes back to me. Like I said, there's just tons of stuff in there.
Yeah, lots of stuff.
So,
Alrighty.
can't think of anything else.
Yeah, I think we're good to go. I think we're done. Just, inquire.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
And all right. There you have it, guys. And we're heading back home, and hope you guys enjoyed the tour and the everything that's for sale or whatever. Like we said, just inquire. Even if there's something that you didn't see, the chances are that the possibility that Todd has what you might be looking for. So just let us know, and we will. You can email me right through my YouTube channel, Classicarcaderepairs at gmail.com, and I can get you in touch with Todd for bigger items or whatever. We just go from there. So thanks a lot, and yeah, we'll be seeing you. Hi, boo-boo. What you doing? As you can see, we are back home at the shop. Back at the shop. That's my house. This is my little house, and this is my shop out back. That's my cat. That's Boo-Boo. Boo-Boo. She's happy I'm home. But I hope you guys all liked the tour of Todd's and everything he has offered up. I mean, it's kind of he has a lot of stuff, and you caught him at a good time because he's moving. He wants to thin out everything a little bit. But one thing that you probably saw during that video that we didn't talk about at all because it was spoken for, and that is that guy right there. Extra Bases. Midway, I think it's their first card rack system game. It's either this or Space Zap. But this is the card rack system game. And it plays off of a mirror, and it has a bubble formed like a plastic molded background that the game is projected on. I cannot wait to get this thing going. It's got a 4-inch trackball, which is kind of works. But I think I'll put new rollers and bearings in it. But check this thing out. How cool is this? I'm going to clean it up. Power supply needs to be gone through. Boards need to be, you know, gone through. There's only 3 boards. There's 1 RAM card, a game PCB, and a CPU board, I believe. Heck yeah, I'm very excited. This spot right here is where I'm putting Superbug. So Superbug's going to go right there, and I am going to bring my cocktail games out. I've got a Pac-Man and a Donkey Kong, and I'm going to put those in a row right here. Heck yeah. Freaking cool. I got to clean up and get rid of some of the junk. And straighten and organize a little bit better. But yeah. And just so you know, I pulled out the next job, and it's a Stratovox board. Stratovox. So yeah. Alright guys, this is the end of this. I just wanted to show you extra bases, and I'm going to talk Todd into that joust. I will have that joust in here too somewhere. So alright, coolness. We'll see you guys on the next video. Hey, what are you doing? Yeah, there she goes. It's a good thing nothing's juiced up in there. This thing hasn't been turned on in ages. But my battery's going to die, so okay guys, we'll see you later on the next video. Thank you. Get out of there, boo-boo.